All right, Chuck, our last question today for you. Sandra lives in a condo building and has a problem with the roof over her condo. Apparently, the gutters on the roof overflowed onto her balcony. Her ceiling and walls in the area need to be torn out, and there is other problems that it's created, the water. The condo association says, hey, despite the gutters on the roof, it's Sandra's responsibility. She says, I cannot believe this is correct. Any indication of what she needs to do on this?
The first thing is you got to fix it, okay? And fixing it will set in stone the damages. The idea is you have to mitigate any damages that you've received so they don't get worse. Well, go fix it, and now we know what the damages are. And then approach the board with whoever went and fixed everything is going to have, or ought to have, the ability to determine why it happened. And then if it's because of the roof and the HOA hasn't been maintaining it, typically roofs are part of the HOA's purview, then they should take care of it to some extent. Okay. Usually HOAs will take it to the drywall. If something's been damaged, they'll take it to the drywall, and then you're responsible for the paint and everything on out. But yeah, I'd take it to the HOA board, say, look, guys, if it wasn't for the fact that you didn't maintain this, I wouldn't have this damage. That's a pretty good case there.
Would you say that some condo associations, their restrictions and the CCRs, they're different, so that, because I can remember
some of them are.
Yeah. So like some will say the walls in, others might say the windows will be included by the home owner as opposed to the board. And is it not true, Chuck, that ultimately the condo owner loses anyway, because even if the condo association pays for it, they're going to be assessed?
But that's a much smaller loss. It's like, if you have 47 units, it's 1/47th that you would have to pay. So I don't like looking at it that way. Plus, it really is the HOA's responsibility to take care of everyone I've ever seen, the roof. And if the roof is not properly maintained and it causes damage to the unit, well, then they're responsible for fixing the unit. In every set of documents I've seen. The issue that you're mentioning with, well, the windows aren't included. Well, that's, if you break the windows or if something like that's going on. Yeah. If the board, through doing some act, broke it, well, it's the board's fault, not yours. So limited common elements like windows, doors, anything that's, for the individual unit's use, typically does fall upon the unit owner. But why was it damaged is the thing. So I don't know. I'd bring it up to the board, and I will say that boards have been sued for not following through on their responsibilities.
We may take that up on the next show in terms of what's the process for going after a board. I'm getting a lot of emails because of the things we've been talking about. All right.